Getting ready to bring the noise tonight at Epic are two local bands who have conquered all before them. Darling of Radio 1, Mr. Franko Fraize, is back in Norwich after another stellar year, but headlining tonight, hot off the success of their debut album and on the penultimate night of their national tour. It is You've Killed It, and I cannot wait. Let's find out what's going on.
I'm just a realist. I'm not trying to protect anyone. I'm just trying to make you feel as maybe if I was a little better looking, I could be a pop star.
In 2016, You've Killed It started making waves with their new video, Pop Star. Shortly after that, they signed to Rude Records and were off on a national tour with their new label. Tonight is the penultimate gig of that tour, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to catch up with them and see how it's all gone. So let's see who's in.
It's been a long experience.
Has it?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's been a bonding experience we will never forget, I think.
Is this the biggest tour that you guys have done as a band?
We've done bigger support tours, but this is like our first ever tour as You've Killed It.
Talk me through kind of the change, because there was a shift. I've met you before, but under a different guise.
Yes, basically we used to be another band called Under the Influence, and we have 4 members from that band still. But when a member left, we decided that we wanted to change the sound, and because he was a founding member with myself, we thought that it was time to move on now and change the sound. And because we changed the sound, we felt the name needed changing and updating as well.
The album has been out a week, a little bit under, and reception online has been amazing.
It's been ridiculous, yeah. All the reviews have been really like humbling and nice, and yeah, a lot of the time we're just like, oh, are they just being nice to us? But
yeah,
it's been ridiculous. Like,
I really doubt it. When people part with their money and show up to see you play, you know that they're not.
I know. It's one of those things.
Is some joke
yeah.
that we're not in on?
Yeah, they're laughing at us, kind of thing. Ironically, but,
yeah.
Ben, when you sign to a label, how does that change a band? Was the tour then all planned for you? Is it something you guys talked about beforehand and it was a really good goal for you guys to have met?
Well,
how does a label work?
I think we always wanted to do a tour, to promote the release of the album. And the album release tour was actually booked up through some guys that we know. But yeah, it was something that we obviously wanted to do. And we were really happy of how it's been going.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, it's ace, and it's lovely to have you back in town. Is it nice to come back though?
Yeah, Norwich seems to feel like the hometown now because we've played it for a long time now, and it just feels like it's the hub of Norfolk. So it's the central sort of part of Norfolk where it just all seems to come together, really.
And music fans here just seem to be all over it. Like it's always.
Norwich has had a great scene as long as I can remember, from back when the indie scene was really, really, really big with the Kabidis and bands like that, which was awesome. And then it kind of changed, and then it kind of went a bit like punky and stuff like that. So Norwich has always had something going on, and that's the great thing about Norwich. It's a very artistic city.
To offend anyone, I'm just a realist. I'm not trying to protect anyone. I'm just trying to make you feel as maybe if I was a little better looking, I could be a pop star.
Thank you for taking time out to chat to me.
Thank you for talking to us.
And now we are going to head back out to the stage where it's another man who's got a bit of a homecoming gig. It's Franko Fraize.
That's what I'm on about. This tune's called Together We're Lost, little drum and bass rave up. All me drum and bass heads, I can see there's so many who's here. Tripping over wires and everything. I'm calming it down for this one on the water and all. Listen, I'm proud of this one, listen. My postman hates me cause I still ain't fixed my letterbox. Life's the kind of ride where there ain't no getting off. I was told to hold my head and never let it drop. And don't watch when it was you said that you was better off. We steady climbing till we find the peak. Tongue tied, still I try and speak. Learn it's easier to be proud of any minor feat. Because for small victories it's been a busy kind of week. Can't make a meal of it, can't even make a meal. Frustrated, that's just how waiting feels. Routine round again just to pay the bills. Routine round again just to pay the bills. Tried to call but I got the answer phone. Suited out my nut, I need to leave the plant alone. No charity cause charity it starts at home. And when you proper high, I live a life less you're not alive. So where do we go now? I need a place to breathe. I don't know how we can stay now we're free. Watch it falling down.
What do you think so far?
Really good so far.
Who are you guys here to see? Who are you most excited about?
Franko.
Okay, why are you excited to see him?
You've been to see him before and it was really good. Went to see him at the Art Centre. That was really good. So yeah.
Have you got a favourite song? Are you fans enough to have a favourite song?
Oh God, John.
Oi oi.
Oh yeah, okay, you got to do the oi oi for me now. You got to do it. Come on.
Oi, oi.
Hey. Well, that's all we've got time for part one, but there's plenty more still to come in part two. We'll be catching up with more Franko Fraize, finding out about a band popping up everywhere in Norwich, that's Marigolds, and of course, finding out if Youth killed it at their homecoming gig. We'll see you in 3. Welcome back to The Noise here at Epic. Very literally The Noise. Now coming up very shortly, we've got homecoming headliners, Youth Killed It. But until then, I found one man causing trouble in the crowd.
Yes.
As ever. Back from your spoon.
It's soaking wet as well, look.
Well, it's super loud in here. Do you mind if I grab you for a quick chat outside? Shall we head down? How are you feeling about tonight?
Good, yeah, good. It's going to be a good show. The good thing about tonight is they've got Marigolds on the bill playing that, and they're getting quite a tip round the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's nice to see. And You've Killed It have had some good plaudits, and they've got their album out now, so it feels like a good night for local music.
Very cool. And so your new single's out, that came out last month.
Yeah, Lions come out last month, but
Talk to me about Lions, because it feels slightly different, a little bit more garagey.
yeah,
maybe,
like
a bit
basically,
stuff.
the thing is with what I do is I used to perform with a DJ, just a DJ, and then I put the band there because we had some big band shows come up, so it went a little bit bandish, and like the happy medium for me is between the two. So I want to bring through the garage element and the rap element still, and I've got 3 tunes coming in July, which is a little bit
Excellent.
like, yeah, this is like, I'm putting my weight into it for this year. Got some good bookings, especially round the way, and I'm just going to put a lot, like 3 tunes out, go to radio and sort of.
Amazing. Well, please come in and see us as well.
Definitely
come into
will.
Mustard. It'd be wicked to see you.
Yeah, you
Hope
too.
tonight goes really, really well.
Nice
I'm going to
one,
let you get back to it. Thank you so much for
Thank
chatting to
you.
me.
Cheers.
Franko Fraize, everybody.
Ta-da.
Who are you here to see?
Franko Fraize mainly.
Okay. Have you got any favourite songs, Piers?
Oi oi.
Everyone is saying
Everyone
it.
say that,
And
yeah.
after they say that, I make them do the oi oi. So
Nah.
can you do the oi oi?
No,
I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you. 3, 2, 1. Oi oi! There we go. Now.
This track's called Only. Let's have a little boogie woogie, yeah? Boogie woogie. Breaking bread with my closest pals. When I get so I'm still holding out. Find that you don't know what you have got. If you don't know what it's like to go without. Gave me a tip, never wrote it down. Watch 'em mope around in a broken town. Same scene, same places. Big arts with brave faces. Wipe the slate, go again. Clean start like when December goes. Rumours go and put an end to those. Blurring the lines of friends and foes. To the biggest of hearts, no deserting nose. Cuts deep when we pretend it don't. I learned a lot from you, my girl. Show faith right up until the end of rose. This is for me ravers. Hey, show faith right up until the end of rose. When you're feeling like that, and you bring me love and you bring me joy. Hey, hey. And you bring me love and you bring me joy. Hey, hey. When you read last place in the fast race, running hard as you can on the half pace. Can't keep up so you can't chase. Just put in your heart till your heart breaks. Hard up, scar marked and half cut. Fell apart after your last love. Nothing hurts more than what dwelling on the past does. That'll tear you apart, trust. Broken phones, broken bud. Never found the one but got close enough. Cry me a river then soak it up. Sing along to the songs they wrote for us. Looking for those flings with no strings. A club full up of all queens and no kings. Crying out for a call for help. Still you turn a blind eye when the phone rings. Hey, when you're feeling like that, and you bring me love and you bring me joy. Hey, hey. And you bring me love and you bring me joy. Hey, hey. Music loud and the lights out. Trying to find a way home. Keep throwing fish right to the fight fouls. No surrender, no white towel. Can't knock the wind out of my sound. There for you, you're there for me. Penning your story, run about my towel. When you're feeling like that, and you bring me love, and you bring me joy. And you bring me love, and you bring me joy. When you're alone and you're lonely, feeling lost like you are the only. When you're feeling like that, when you're alone and you're lonely, feeling lost like you can't find a way. When you're feeling like that.
I've managed to accost the man who's in charge of this evening, our very own Rick Lennox.
Good evening.
How are you? Lovely to see
Beth.
you.
How are you?
Look at you doing exciting things with exciting stuff coming through your radio.
I'll turn it down.
Turn it down, Bates. Turn it down. Let's focus
working.
on us.
Yeah, working.
So how does it all work? How do you put together a night like this?
Well,
it's an incredible lineup.
This particular lineup, Youth Killed It came to me and said that we're putting a little tour together, and would I like to host them? I said yes straight away. The lineup is fantastic because Youth Killed It also said our mate Franko is going to support. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, it's always good to host Franko as well. We've got Marigolds as well. So yes, it's a great little lineup.
There's so much to offer here at Epic in terms of a filming capacity.
Really exciting. There's so many toys to play with. And I can't wait to get some of the bigger gigs going as well, because I just want to show off all the equipment that we've acquired.
And can you give us any hints as to what those bigger gigs might be, or is it all hush-hush?
There's a few in the pipeline. I mean, we've got things like Shalimar coming, Newton Faulkner, the Stylistics.
Look at your eyes light up.
And some, we've also got the Vapors, which is, my eyes are really lighting up because that was the first gig I ever went to a long time ago.
Sentimental, always so
They
sentimental.
did turn Japanese, and they're on the 17th of June if you want to come. But yeah, I mean, it is really, really exciting, and I feel that, we're sort of getting going.
Incredible, and I think people are just going to love tonight, so it's a great place to start. Thank you so much for talking to me. I know you've got loads to do. I'll let you turn your radio thing back up now.
Okey-dokey.
You can go off and do
Beth.
some hard work.
Cool.
Lovely to see you, Rick.
Jokes with a punchline pocket.
Sharing the bill tonight with Franko and Youth Killed It are Norwich band Marigolds, who I'm very excited to be meeting for the first time. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you guys feeling about tonight?
Yeah, great.
It's all going great out there. I saw your sound check. You sound amazing. How do you prepare for a gig like this?
You're
very calm. Look at you.
Practice a lot.
Well, not even that. Well,
yeah, that.
Have you practiced at all?
Well, Tom
have practiced.
told us that he hadn't practiced.
Brilliant, good. I like it. Super levels
our
of.
practice was sound checks.
Okay, well, fine, and that went fine. So it's all good. You're looking abashed there, Tom.
Tom's really excited.
I'm very excited. He's a bit shy.
And what kind of genre can people expect? I know I hate asking that question because people are always like, can't put yourself into a box, but if you had to.
I guess it's like
Indie sort of sums it up very well.
The thing is though, like indie is such like a wide
Yeah.
spectrum. So I
we
guess
have a lot
it's
of different influences and wide spectrum of work stuff, I guess.
And how did you find yourselves on the bill with You've Killed It? How did that happen?
I think Jack just Jack from You've Killed It. He just messaged us.
Friends, this is good. Connections, all about contacts. And how's the rest of the year shaping up? Where can we check you out after this?
Well, we've got
Some gigs, we've got outside, we've got a couple of
tour as well.
Okay, cool. So watch this space. What do you think so far?
I love it. We just saw our best mates band Marigolds. And they're my life.
Look at you got the t-shirt. I love the
Marigolds are my life.
t-shirt.
I'll let you see the whole thing.
Okay, go on, show me the whole thing.
There we go.
Representing.
Yeah, man.
I found a mum in the audience, mum of one of Marigolds.
No, I'm not mum, I'm auntie. Mum's running away.
Mum's running away! I miss mum, we should make her come back.
Yes, we should
Okay,
make
so
her come back.
who are you?
Auntie and
Okay.
Davy Perkins.
How do you feel like they did? So this is Davy of Marigolds. He's going to be thrilled that I've got his auntie on the telly.
Absolutely amazing. It's the first time I've seen them play. It was absolutely blown away. Fantastic.
Who are you excited to see now?
I'm here to put You've Killed It because I'm good friends with a couple of the guys from there.
Cool.
And then new album's really good.
Who are you excited to see?
You've Killed It.
Okay, you're here for the headliners.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you excited to see him?
I saw them before supporting Twin Wild at the waterfront and they were so good. And I thought, go and see it again.
We've caught up with Marigolds, we've caught up with Franko Fraize, so now it's time for tonight's headliners. This is Youth Killed It.
Another sheep. I wanna feel counted every night. The sheep just swallows, it don't bite. Are you a professional stalker? Are you a zombie or a walker? Do you need to pay your money where your mouth is you talker? Life is surely not that interesting, so you might need a hobby. Not sure, not dead, but you can meet me in the Winchester. You don't really know about me, yeah. You don't know about the sugars in my tea, yeah. You don't really know about me, yeah. You don't know about the sugars in my tea, yeah. You don't know, yeah. You don't know, you don't know, yeah. You don't know. My life is surely not that interesting, so you might need a hobby. Not sure, not dead, but you can meet me in the Winchester in the lobby. My life is surely not that interesting, so you might need a hobby. Not sure, not dead, but you can meet me in the Winchester in the lobby. You don't really know about me, yeah. You don't know about the sugars in my tea, yeah. You don't really know about me, yeah. You don't know about the sugars in my tea, yeah. You don't know, yeah. You don't know, you don't know, yeah. You don't know, you don't know, yeah. You don't know, you don't know, yeah. You don't know. Cheers. Disco fever, disco fever, disco fever. Watch me move, I'm a right top geezer. Yeah. My friend. should've gone Cambridge, should've shot a promise. Should've listened to my teachers, what my dreams, worked hard and stayed in college. Took to the trip to outdated policies of a circle method. I think I speak for us all when I say respect. Try to offend anyone. I'm just a realist, not trying to protect anyone. I'm just trying to make you fearless. Maybe if I was a little better looking, I could be a pop star. Or maybe if I sold my soul, I could be a pop star. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, shit it keeps on coming. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, keeps on coming. It's like nobody understands what I'm trying to do. Maybe I'm just deluded. Like Jack your waistline, go back to school and get a degree, man. Jack get married, so don't have kids and go be normal, son. Living in a dream, perfect reality, and it's good. Want you when you're 30. If I was a little better looking, I could be a pop star. Or maybe if I sold my soul, I could be a pop star. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, shit it keeps on coming. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, keeps on coming. Right, noise, let's get the hands up, come on. Maybe I'm overdue, yeah. Maybe I need to wake up. If I'm just a dreamer, then my life's better with my eyes shut. Maybe I'm overdue a reality check. Maybe I need to wake up. If I'm just a dreamer, then my life's better with my eyes shut. Oh, maybe if I was a little better looking, I could be a pop star. Or maybe if I sold my soul, I could be a pop star. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, the shit it keeps on coming. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, keeps on coming. Everything I do is left, cause it just ain't right. The shit it keeps on coming, keeps on coming. Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming.
That's all we've got time for tonight, but I hope you have enjoyed it. 3 incredible performances from 3 local acts. And I just have time to tell you that if you want to see any of that again, please do head to our Norfolk Now YouTube channel. The address is on the screen as we speak, and just search for Youth Killed It or Franko Fraize. There's also some footage on there from Marigolds as well. A huge thank you to all of the bands who performed tonight, to Epic for giving us our exclusive backstage access, and of course to you for watching at home. We'll see you next time. Good night.